Tossing Grenades at Windmills podcast.
Welcome to the Tossing Grenades at Windmills podcast. I am Tom Ricks /RhombusTix /Emmit Other. And this is another episode where I'm going to read some of the poetry I put on Poetizer, starting with this one. Tulipmania by Emmit Other. I ran for the tulips so fast, tears in my eyes. Everyone would have them, everyone but me. I would do anything, be anything, say anything just for the sweet, juicy, perfect, incredible, valuable, necessary, needful, got to have tulips. Or I could just keep my wits about me and not be a sheep. Duh. Petty Karma by Emmit Other. I want to believe in beautiful karma, that some giant, bony, invisible hand ticks off points like the good place, or better. Some kind of karmic balance in this life, or the next. But the cosmic, toxic Muppet muggle that decides to make me her work project, who whisper-list her anti-moxie dribble-gibble, flippering, flabbering, peppery tribble, liquid farts in vocal form, her puking flukes in sentence gorm, proves to me with wicked breath of heaven's mist and angel death that this person who needs a gremlin smack to the back of her knobbish head, not demanding meteors or gasoline trucks or broken knees on banana peels, just a torpid, curled, nasty sandwich with her least favorite ingredient, that she eats halfway through as she lords her pseudo-intellect over her family, or something of that vein. Anyway, it was an interesting week at work. Arsonist by Voyeurism by Emmit Other. Taking away the gasoline from the match-lighting pyromaniac child who wants to watch the world burn while standing by, twiddling your thumbs, content with the world, the fat, happy apostle at the Last Supper, ignoring the shaking of the world around you, while all around you gremlin goblins in human form set up the bonfire of the earth, and all the kindling therein, and draw you a bulleted PowerPoint, an ancient treasure map with a big red X, saying, here on 1/6/2021, I am going to make the world burn, makes you an arsonist by voyeurism. Climate Rape by Emmit Other. We can pretend that the very concerned white men, being howler monkeys in hearings for the first Native American Interior Secretary, but it would be moronic, stupid, wrong, indulgently ghoulish. These oil and gas companies reach into Mother Earth, pull out her blood, churn it as poison into our skies, thrust it into our lungs with a pitched fondue fork, melt the poles for a quick buck, kill other sapient species on the planet, these non-human brothers who know they are alive, and do not have voice as these toxic agents of filth chortle and harumph and act very concerned about jobs for rural MAGA America. Pardon if I don't give a fuck for your MAGA feelings. I did not consent to the destruction of our world for your goddamn SUV. A Little Bit Every Day by Emmit Other. Little things in your love language, life by 1,000 cuts, show me you love me, and I bask in your kindness and affection. The sexual permutations of your magnificent body, that I love to compose symphonies with my hands, with your flesh as strings. Moans of validation that you are there, and your desire is very real. I love you. in all the big and little ways that show me you are mine and I am yours. Debate with a Spaghetti Strainer by Emmit Other. You act like this is a rational debate. You use terms like tutoke, straw man, logical fallacy, ad nauseum, lol. Excuse me? We live in a world where 73 million Americans said yes to ice cream makes machines work better, scoop it right in, for President 2020. And then, when a murder riot happened, the leader said Antifa, so Antifa. And you stand up in your ivory tower and pretend we can reason with the Mad Hatter, and that we should appoint the March Hare to a bipartisan commission to form a committee on who shall bail the cat. Meanwhile, both-sider centrists babble, gibbering mouthers spew on television Sunday talk shows about how Democrats don't use lemon-soaked paper napkins when the lace doilies were clearly the wrong color papier-mâché. Enabling fascism by inaction is still enabling fascism. And centrists and pearl-clutching both-siders have lost all moral authority. Follow or get out of the way. But you couldn't lead your way out of a paper bag. America is drowning. Stop playing the victim while you are standing on her chest. The West Cannot Save Us by Emmit Other. The chasms of the West call me, the mountains where I was raised, the deserts and shadows of nature's splendor. A space between the East won't understand. You have to be there. You have to see, to understand why freedom is a virtue out West. But nature cannot trump nurture. The lies of slime that people drink into their souls blights the West in a thin coat of roach film. A few islands of blue and a sea of blood devil red, cackling ghouls plotting the end of democracy, killing the soul of America along the way. The West cannot save us, only dealing with the narcissist coal miner peacock who needs his pound of flesh. Only dealing with that slob will ensure elections for tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Don't wait. There is less time than you think. This has been the Tossing Grenades at Windmills podcast. Buy my book, Have Name Will Travel, at Amazon and other markets. RedAnvilCreative.com contains all our podcasts. Copyright 2021.
To fight the forces of evil!